Speaking of chicken or the egg, it is virtually impossible to find eggs now. Holy shit. But that's, Trump's America, baby. You already know.
Is Elon Musk going to attend the president's first cabinet meeting tomorrow?
He is, as a matter of fact. I spoke to the president about that before coming down here as well. And Elon, considering he is working alongside the president and our cabinet secretaries, this entire administration will be in attendance tomorrow just to talk about DOJ's efforts and how all of the cabinet secretaries are identifying waste, fraud, and abuse at their respective agencies. We look forward to
Okay. A Justice Adams cheered with 100 bits, and I have to read this. Trump is behaving exactly as Putin, even repeating his claim on Ukraine as Ukraine started the war, as if he's Putin's robotic follower. How can an independent American president do that? Yes, no real independent American president can do it. Only a Russian spy will do that. We have an illegitimate Russian spy as our president, installed by our presidents Obama and Biden, their attorney generals, national security advisors, CIA, FBI, and DNI directors. It's called Krasnov, baby. It's called Krasnov. That's right. KGB agent. KGB agent Donald Trump. His real name, code name Krasnov. Suka blyat, he's killing America. I love that is like, dude, I get it. Okay. Listen, liberals, listen to me. This is your opportunity. Okay. The Russiagate stuff in 2016, there was real reason to suspect that there was Russian interference in the election. We know that there was, to a certain degree, Russian interference in terms of like ad campaigns and whatnot. But if a couple $1 million of targeted ads is supposed to undermine your democracy, well, then you didn't really have a democracy to begin with. Holy moly. Having said that, however, okay, liberals went above and beyond in terms of like why Hillary Clinton lost, and they wanted to not blame themselves again, so they blamed Russia, right? This moment is the moment where liberals can basically turn around and say, yeah, you know what? We were freaking right. It wasn't even a P-tape. He is ideologically a commie. He is a KGB asset. Because Trump is doing a lot of stuff, even optically, that I would not suspect him to do. Okay? He is. So resistance liberals, you're eating good, okay? You're eating good. This is your moment. Say whatever you want to say. Yes, Krasnov, KGB, Trump is a Russian asset. I'm there with you. I don't agree, but I think it's fun. It's fun to think that is the truth. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Look. Donald Trump was recruited by the KGB in 1987 and goes by the nickname Krasnov. 40,000 likes, 3.1 million views. Okay. In 1987, I worked in the 6th Department of the KGB at the USSR in Moscow. The most important area of work in the 6th Department was the acquisition of spies and sources of information from among businessmen of capitalist countries. It was in that year that our department recruited a 40-year-old businessman from the USA, Donald Trump, nicknamed Krasnov. Yeah, the author is a former top spy of Kazakhstan. Previously, he was a KGB spy. Scroll it down the original post. I love that. If Republicans can have fun, okay, claiming Barack Obama is a Kenyan Muslim man who is an Al-Qaeda operative for years and years, let the liberals have fun too. Okay, yeah, that's right. He's a communist agent, okay? Donald Trump, the billionaire real estate magnate, the son of a real estate magnate, he is actually secretly, he is not even secretly now, the truth is out there, an actual KGB asset, baby. I love that. I love that. This is the closest I've ever been to saying, you know what, liberals, you're right. Have your fun. Okay, this is your moment to shine. I'm giving it to you, okay? You won't see me criticize this take. Now that it's been revealed that Trump has been a Russian asset for 40 years named Krasnov by the FSB, I will write simple thread of various pieces of information that solidifies the truth of everything I've written. Please read and share. Okay? That's right. Hold on. I gotta find it really quickly. One second. What's the... Hold on. What's the... You're a KGB agent? No, I need like a good song for this. I need a good song to read this thread. And I'm looking for not red alert music, but I'm looking for like, do you know the accordion electronic music that was the God, you guys are giving a lot of good examples though. What is it like? Not the GoldenEye theme. No, I'm looking for like a song that's like not hard bass. No, kind of like the songs that play in that new DC show with the robot that kills on HBO Max. The robot that kills like Nazis. No. What is this? No, this is goofy. This is not what I'm looking for. And it's not Tripolowski. Tripolowski. Yeah, like the GI robot music. Like the type of... Oh, yeah, start wearing purple. This is what I was looking for. Thank you, chatter. Yes.
Start wearing purple,
Let me start.
Start wearing purple for me now.
Yes. Ivana's FBI files indicate she had a questionable origin story and was working with non-stock manipulators and Russian mob. Like mother, like daughter. I've speculated that mom and dad aren't the only Russian assets in the family. Ivanka spun in Putin's chair in 2006. Don Jr. and Ivanka traveled to Moscow. Trump asked Felix Sater, who he publicly stated he may not recognize if they were in a room together, to take care of them. Sater together arranged for a private tour of the Kremlin for Ivanka Jr., didn't join them for an unknown reason. Sater was able to gain access to Putin's office in the Kremlin, and Ivanka sat in Putin's desk chair and spun it around. Suka blyat! Sater has bragged about this on Twitter. His was Super Bowl Sunday. Wendy Deng Murdoch is a suspected Chinese spy who did Putin. And May Musk, of course, shit out the spawn of Satan. Puh! I love this because, like, while this person is explaining this, you can tell he's angrily typing this while he's, like, retelling this story in the thread. And that's why he keeps making these grammatical errors. Okay. We've been overtaken by transnational organized crime. The rise and rise of May Musk, China's love affair with Elon Musk's mother. Krasnov. But the sheer volume of Trump's financial entanglements with Russia also point toward the inescapable conclusion that Donald Trump has been, as Donald Jr. acknowledged publicly, financially dependent on Russia. And that, in itself, is a counterintelligence threat. Trump is Krasnov. I have nothing to do with Russia. No deals, no loans, no nothing. Russians make up a pretty disproportionate cross-section of a lot of our assets. We see a lot of money pouring in from Russia. Donald Trump Jr. Well, we don't rely on American banks. We have all the funding we need out of Russia. Eric Trump. I love this song. Look at that. Look at Gogo Bordello. That's right. It's right. Anyway, this person said there are plenty of credible reporting on this by Sarah Kendzior about Trump's Russia connection. Yes, he's a businessman. Okay, what do you think? Finance capital is global. They don't care. They have no allegiances to countries and nations. Yes. Oh, by the way, Gogo Bordello is Ukrainian, from what I understand, right? Aren't they? They're Ukrainian. Yeah. I really like them. And it was cool to see them in the, Sarah Kendzior is a fucking moron going back to Ferguson rallies. Yeah, no, I know. It's funny that the people bring that up. Gogo Bordello is a Ukrainian-American gypsy punk band from New York. They're Romani, they're Romani New Yorkers, lol. No, but they're like Ukrainian too, no? They're like from Ukraine. Yeah. The lead singer is super Ukrainian. Anyway, Creature Commandos uses a lot of this type of music, and it's awesome. And it just reminded me of... It reminded me of what do you call it? It reminded me of my childhood when I used to listen to them. A friend of mine passed away a few years ago, introduced me to Gogo Bordello, R.I.P. Cat. The genre is called gypsy punk. or G-word punk. Gizmo Max, me watching Pacific Rim in the current year. G-word danger. Fuck, he just said it. Yeah, G-word. G-word punk. Anyway. But yeah, it's pretty funny because like this is ridiculous. Like there is no evidence here on this Twitter thread whatsoever, and yet 103,000 likes. 103,000 likes. If you want to understand Trump's like deep and intricate financial ties to countries that would be considered foreign adversaries or foreign nations, for example, look to Saudi Arabia. Okay? Saudi Arabia basically dominates Donald Trump. They have it all. Saudi Arabia has Donald Trump by the balls. But that's, of course, different because... Or even Israel as well, obviously. So that in and of itself is not something that liberals actually get mad about because they're technically considered allies. So they had evidence. What? Trump was literally on tape in this documentary. What is
I
this?
was as close as you could get to the most powerful man in the world. I really thought it was like a bromance made in heaven.
What conversations have you had with Lev Parnas?
Boy, was I wrong.
Lev Parnas! Hey, yo! My favorite thing about Russiagate was when they were investigating like bot accounts and stuff. They ended up, when they were investigating bot accounts from foreign nationals or like bot accounts linked back to foreign countries that were interested in manipulating the elections, there was another nation that was really involved, a nation that also is aligned with Russia, both secretly and openly. And that never gets brought up for some reason. I wonder which nation that was. Was it China? Nope. Nope, not China. A nation that engages in covert actions of influence and also overt actions of influence, as a matter of fact. New Zealand. Yeah, it was New Zealand. No, it wasn't Lebanon. And it wasn't Palestine either. But close. Who could it be? What country engages in these sorts of things and then the media just kind of goes, "Oh, yeah, don't look at that. That's fine. Let's look at the other way."
We immigrated to the United States when I was 4 years old. While other kids were going to school, I was on the streets hustling.
Stop sneak dissing. I'm sneak dissing Israel. It was Israel. For those of you who don't know, it was Israel. Israel is the country that was doing that.
I was a salesman. We were invited to a huge fundraiser.
We were like 2 seats away from.
Bro, what are we doing? We're doing Lev Parnas memes in 2024? What the hell, dude? This is from 5 months ago. This is incredible. Friday, September 20th, MSNBC Films presents From Russia with Lev, executive produced by Rachel Maddow and directed by Billy Corgan. Featuring former Trump insider Lev Parnas, the new documentary pulls back the curtain on Ukraine scheme that got the former president impeached the first time. Incredible. We're bringing back all the greatest characters. And Lev posting is back. It's funny because Lev's son, Aaron Parnas, by the way, very pro-Israel, just going to point that out, of course, when they talk about like foreign interference from Russia. Lev Parnas' son, Aaron Parnas, is like popping on TikTok from what I understand.
Trump. And Lev said something, and instantly it was like no one else was in the room.
He wasn't a politician. He was a New York hustler, and we could relate.
This is a guy who's an immigrant who is in state of shock.
Wait, Billy Corgan? Billy Corgan made this? Wait, he's like Billy, is he like a Russiagate lib? Billy Corbin is Cocaine Cowboys is awesome. Not Billy Corgan, Billy Corbin. This is weird.
Circle of the president. It was hilarious to see mafia kingpins, oligarchs interacting with all of these Republican congressmen and senators. All the president's putzes.
How is that weird? This is the American government. Like, you know what this is? This is like when we talk about like Paul Manafort, right? Paul Manafort, he worked with a lot of like brutal dictators. It's like, hello? Yeah, that's every American consultant. Like, what are you talking about? This is why it's the strange process here is that both sides do a little bit of this where they'll point to one another and be like, oh, the Hunter Biden is trading favors and working for Burisma and you know, telling Burisma that he has like insider access and that he can manipulate the American government because his dad is the vice president. Okay. How is that acceptable? And then like you look at Trump's children and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, look at Jared Kushner. Even without Trump's children, look at Jared Kushner, okay? Why did he get billions of dollars from Saudi Arabia? Hello? And it's wrong across the board, but it's so funny that, like, Democrats would be like, I can't believe Paul Manafort has worked with all of these dictators. And it's like, okay, yeah. I mean, Democrats and Republicans alike oftentimes use sometimes the same consultants, but when it comes to foreign policy, we'll always do this stuff. It's not unique to Donald Trump. The only thing that's unique for Donald Trump is that he is silly about the way he doesn't even try to hide any of the misdealings.
How are these thugs meeting with our political leaders?
Trump's biggest nightmare was Joe Biden.
Let's go after Joe. Let's go after.
Yeah. He was really scared of Joe Biden, the king, the goat. Let's go after Joe Biden, they said.
Hunter.
And that is how I was recruited by Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani to dig up dirt on Joe and Hunter Biden.
Trusting Lev to run around Ukraine, it's ridiculous. He's not qualified.
No guardrails. No oversight.
This is right out of a spy thriller.
This was a Mission Impossible, Mission Stupid. I don't know which one, but maybe both.
Lev Parnas was a key player.
Know nothing about him.
This wasn't a normal presidency.
I betrayed Ukraine. I betrayed America. I just hope one day I could say I'm sorry. I hope one day Hunter Biden could really forgive me. Hunter.
Yo! Oh my, I betrayed, worst of all, I betrayed Ukraine. I betrayed America, but worst of all, I betrayed Hunter Biden. Hey, yo, fuck Hunter Biden, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, now I'm fully invested in the other side. Yeah, no. Now I'm claiming that Hunter Biden actually did have motion. He was able to manipulate American Congress, Joe Biden, international leaders as well, in an effort to overthrow this corrupt prosecutor that was really coming down strong on Burisma. Okay. There's a 12-minute Hunter Biden sex scene in this movie. That's amazing. Oh. Yeah, no, I believe it now. I believe it now. Hunter Biden actually, he did the damn thing. He did it. He had so much motion. He was able to do it. We have to watch this movie, bro. I will not be watching that movie. Are you insane? Okay. Yeah. Trump is my goat. He's Krasnov. He's a KGB agent. He's actually restoring the USSR real quick. And also, he's restoring the USSR to its glory. He's also... listen, Hunter Biden was an expert on oil and gas as well as Amtrak. The dude is just a Renaissance man, all while smashing the largest crack rocks you've ever seen. Yeah, exactly. It was the crack. That's it. It was quite literally the crack cocaine that made him so good at his job. Okay? A lot of you don't understand. Why is the slavery and improper management in Tibet justification for Chinese imperialism while the reaction